Hello YouTube and welcome. In this video I would like to do with you the unboxing of this commander deck for the set March of the Machine, and this is the Cavalry Charge. So back of the box you can read that this pack contains a 100 card deck with 10 new cards, 10 place chase cards, 10 double side token cards, a planar die, foil etched display commander, the life wheel, deck box, a strategy insert, and finally a reference card. So let's see what we can get in this one. So let's see, for example, what color of the planar die we get in this one. So far we have all different. Here are the envelope with the booster and the plane chase cards. Oh, nice color. So I think it is all. Yes, put it aside. So first of all, here we have our deck box for this commander deck. Nice art. Put it here. Here we have our commander deck and our tokens, the strategy insert, double-sided, the life wheel, and our die. And first of all, I forgot, I would like to thanks to the 3 champion that makes this video available for us. So the planar die for this commander deck is this marble gray. Beautiful, just beautiful. So let's check our deck, and like usual in these commander decks, because of the quantity of the cards, I'm just going to read the full card for the rares. Put this aside. Okay, so here we have our commander, Sidar Jabari of Zalfir. 4 drops. He has Eminence. Whenever you attack with one or more knights, if Sidar Jabari of Zalfir is in your command zone or on the battlefield, draw a card and discard a card. He has Flying in first strike. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, return target knight creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and it is a 4/3. Nice cards. Elenda and Azur, 5 drops. He has Flying and Ward for 2. Whenever he attacks, you may pay for X and 3 mana. If you do, draw X cards. At the beginning of each end step, you may pay for life. If you do, create a number of 1/1 black vampire knight creature tokens with lifelink equal to the number of cards you have drawn this turn, and it is a 6/6. Now continuing with our deck. So Exsanguitor Cavalry, 3 drops. He has Manage and Lifelink. Whenever a knight you control deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature and a creature a blood token. And create, a blood token. Okay, and it is a 2/3. Icor Elishir, 4 drops. If you would roll 1 or more planar dice, instead roll that many planar dice, +1 and ignore 1. Tap it for a 2 colorless mana. Herald of the Hoofbeats, 4 drops. He has Horse Mashing. Other knights you control have Horsemanship, and it is a 3/3. Logwain Lancer, 5 drops, he has menace. Whenever non-token knight you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, you may draw a card, and it is a 5/5. Chivalric Alliance, 2 drops, whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. For 2, discard a card, create a 2/2 white and blue knight creature token with vigilance. Path to the Enigma, 5 drops, target player draws 4 cards. Wheel of the Planeswalker, starting with you. Each player votes for Planeswalker or Chaos. If Planeswalker gets more votes, Planeswalk. If Chaos gets more votes, of the votes is tied, Chaos ensues. Vodalian Wave Knight, 4 drops. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on each other Merfolk and or knight you control, and it is a 3/3. Conjurer's Mantle, 2 drops. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has vigilance. Whenever equipped creature attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a card that shares a creature type with that creature from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in the random order, and it has a keep cost of 1. Ether Swarm Adjudicator, 5 drops, he has flying. For 3, tap it, destroy target creature or enchantment. For 3, untap Ether Swarm Adjudicator, and it is a 4/4. Hero of Bladehold, 4 drops. He has Battle Cry. Whenever he attacks, create a 2/1/1 white soldier creature token that they are tapped and attacking, and it is a 3/4. Vona, Butcher of Mangan, 5 drops, has vigilance and lifelink. Tap it, pay 7 life, destroy target non-land permanent, activate only during your turn, and it is a 4/4. Acclaim Contender, 3 drops. When enters the battlefield, you may control, if you control another knight, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a knight, an aura, equipment, or legendary artifact card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order, and it is a 3/3. Adeline Resplendent Qatar, 3 drops, he has vigilance. His power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Whenever you attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapping and attacking the player or planeswalker they control, and it is a X and a 4. Ariel, Knight of Windgrace, 4 drops, he has vigilance. For 3, tap it, create 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. For a black mana, tap it, tap X, untap knight you control, decide target creature with power X or less, and it is a 4/4. Choked Estuary, as he enters the battlefield, you may reveal an island or a swamp card from your hand. If you don't, he enters the battlefield, tap it for a blue or black mana. Exotic Orchard, tap it, add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls could produce. Feel the Mighty, 5 drops, destroy all targets with power greater than target creature's power. Hakon Strongan Scourge, 3 drops. You may cast him from your graveyard, but not from anywhere else. As long as in the battlefield, you may cast night spells from your graveyard. When he dies, you lose 2 life, and it is a 3/3. Crazy card, this one. Josuve's Lich Knight, 4 drops. He has a kicker for 6. He has menace. When enters the battlefield, if he was kicked, create 8 2/2 black zombie knight creature tokens with menace, and it is a 4/5. Crazy. Knight Exemplar, 3 drops, he has first strike. Other knights creatures you control gets +1/+1 and has indestructibility, and it is a 2/2. Knight of the White Orchid, 2 drops, he has first strike. When he enters the battlefield, if an opponent controls more lands than you, you may search your library for a plains card, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle, and it is a 2/2. Knight's Charge, 3 drops. Whenever a knight you control attacks, each other opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. For 8, sacrifice it. Return all Knight's creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Nice card, this one. Liliana's Standard Bearer. 3 drops, he has flash. When enters the battlefield, draw X cards, where X is the number of creatures that die under your control this turn, and it is a 3/1. Mole of the Skyclaves. 3 drops, when enters the battlefield, attached to target creature you control. Equip creature gets +2/+2 and has flying and first strike, and has a keep cost of 4. Midnight Reaper, 3 drops, whenever a non-token creature you control dies, he deals 1 damage to you, and you draw a card, and it is a 3/2. Murderous Rider, 3 drops. So shift hands for 3 drops, destroy target creature or planeswalker, you lose 2 life. And lifelink, when Murderous Riders died, put it on the bottom of his honor library, and it is a 2/3. Painful Throws, 3 drops, he has Converge, you draw X cards and you lose X life, where X is the number of colors mana spent to cast this spell. Port Town, as he enters the battlefield, you may reveal a plains or island card from your hand. If you don't, he enters the battlefield, tap it for a white or a blue mana. Nice image. Prairie Stream, when he enters the battlefield, tap it unless you control 2 or more basic lands, tap it for a white or a blue mana. Promise of Loyalty, 5 drops. Each player puts a vow counter on target creature they control and sacrifice the rest. Each of those creatures can attack you or planeswalkers you control as long as it has the vow counter on it. Crazy. Put from Tomorrow, an X and 2 blue mana. Draw X card, then discard a card. Shine's Shadow Snarl, as he enters the battlefield, you may reveal a plain or a swamp card from your hand. If you don't, he enters the battlefield, tap it for a white or a black mana. Continuing with our deck. So here we have Sigiled Swarm of Valoran, 3 drops, equip creature gets +2/+0, has vigilance, and is a knight in addition to the other types. Whenever equipped creature attacks, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance that it's attacking, and it has a keep cost of 3. Silverwing Squadron, 6 drops, he has flying and vigilance. His power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control. Whenever he attacks, create a number of 2/2 white knight creature tokens with vigilance equal to the number of opponents you have. Interesting cards. Sunken Hollow, tap it for a blue or a black mana. He enters the battlefield, tap it unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Temple of the Sight, he enters the battlefield, tap it. When he enters the battlefield, scry 1, tap it for a blue or black mana. Temple of Enlightenment, he enters the battlefield, tap it. When he enters the battlefield, scry 1, tap it for a white or a blue mana. Temple of Silence, he enters the battlefield, tap it. When enters the battlefield, scry 1, tap it for a white or a black mana. Time Wipe, 5 drops, return a creature you control to his owner hand, then destroy all creatures. Whoa. Unbreakable Formation, 3 drops, creatures you control gains indestructibility until the end of the turn, and it has Addendum. Valiant Knight, 4 drops, other knights you control gets +1/+1, and for 5 knights you control gains double strike until the end of the turn, and it is a 3/4. Vanquisher Banner, 5 drops, as he enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type gets +1/+1. Whenever you cast a creature spell of the chosen type, draw a card. Nice reprint, this one. Worthy Knight, 2 drops. Whenever you cast a knight spell, create a 1/1 white human creature token, and it is a 2/2. So that is all the rares in this commander deck. So just read the cards of the others. Bajuka Bog, Command Tower, Commander Sphere, Distant Melody, Evolving Wells, Fractured Power Stone, Orzhov Signet, Path to Ancestry, Read the Bones, Smitten Swords Master, Terraformic Expanse, Thriving Health, Thriving Island, Thriving Moor, Arcane Sanctum, Arcane Signet, Harvat the Cursed, Corpse Knight, The Spark. Now we have Felwar Stone, Fulmire Knight, Herald's Horn, Knight of the Last Breath, Knights of the Black Rose, nice, Mindstone, Myriad Landscape, Order of the Midnight, Path to Exile, Return to Dusk, Sol Ring, Swords of Plowshares, Sir Eleonora the Discerning, Sir Conrad the Green, Temple of the False Gods, Wintermoor Commander, Sherek's Strobe Knight, and our basic land cards now. So of course we have some plains, islands, and finally swamps, and a publicity card. So put it aside, these two on the top. Now let's see what we get as tokens for this deck. So this is the shining display cards for our commander. So we have Knights, Vampire Knights, Bloods, Zombie Knights, more Knights, and the Monarch. Nice. The other side we have Shapeshifter, Assassin, Human, more Shapeshifter, Soldier, and finally Spirit. Now let's see what we get in this envelope. So here is our collector booster sample pack. So let's see what we get in this one. Try not to ruin the cards. Ooh, very hard. Crazy. Here we go. And we have a publicity card. Ooh, crazy. And what can I say? Talia, Guardian of Traben. 2 drops, has first strike, non-creature spell cost 1 more to cast, and it is a 2/1 with an altar frame and foil. Beautiful card, this one. And we also have Yargle, Gluten of Uborg, 5 drops, and it is a 9/3. Really? Crazy. Nice pulls in this one. And now, finally, we're going to see what Plane Chase cards we get with this commander deck. And I must say, until now, of course, all the arts in these cards are amazing. So here we have Mutual Epiphany, Orochi Colony, Turret Island, Sokenzen, whoa, Traga Jungle, beautiful, Lichara, beautiful, Paliano, Inis Hayan, great, what amazing arts in these ones. The Kaldaya, and the last one, Uniaro. beautiful cards. Simple, crazy cards in this one. So this is what I have to share with you. I hope you like it, you enjoy it. Until the next time, see you.